Hello, hello. And here we are. Well, almost. If only the screen would appear. There we go. Did we get sound? Does Dobby get sound? Sorry, one. Alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Why does this sound so quiet, though? Hmm. Uh, yeah, I just need to bump everything up a bit. Okay, so. This is first playthrough Dark Souls 3 ever. So I don't really know, what I'm doing yet per se. I read up on the stats. Uh, I understand how some of that stuff works, but yeah, totally new experience for me. So I'm really looking forward to this. I remember like your first experience with like, I mean, this is like the only, besides Demon Souls, this is also like the only Souls-like game that I have left to play. I've heard I've heard so many good things about this game. I don't know, I almost feel like it's like kind of lucky that it happens to be the last one that I'm playing. Because I get to come into this game with all of this, I want to say lore knowledge, but like, I know a lot about like the other games. What's up, Last Protagonist? It's finally, it is, uh, everybody stay calm! Yeah, it's finally happening. How goes it? It's going good so far. Still, Undead Settlement, yep, and this guy's on my side. I made peace with the giant, so... Uh, uh... Dark Souls message system said fine job ahead, therefore good luck. It seems like a bot, but good bot. That's one of my favorite. I always like when people on Reddit say like good bot or whatever to one of those helpful bots, because it kind of feels like being like good dog. Like it always just feels like, you're just congratulating this sort of pet, I guess. Oh, I killed this thing too. Monday stream, let's go. Yes, yeah. And also, first Dark Souls 3 stream ever. Uh, I just started playing it yesterday. Finally beat Dark Souls 2. On Saturday, I was playing Dark Souls 2. I was kind of, trying to figure out how much I had left. And I realized, like, I looked it up, I literally just had to fight, like, the last boss. Yesterday morning, I just beat the last boss, which was really easy because I think I was over-leveled from DLC. And then Aldia only took me like a couple tries. It's pretty easy. This is the more direct route. Excellent. What was... Oh, he threw the pot. Those guys really just kind of keep going, whether you're there or not. What? Okay. I somehow... I don't know what just happened. My focus went to this screen. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. So... Don't know what that was all about. But I sure hope it doesn't happen again. Anyway, kind of threw me off there. So I guess that scene that you just saw, I might as well, you know, explain that. That's just, if I ever need to record myself for one of my videos, I use OBS. So that was the screen I was using for my Warhammer video. That was the last YouTube video I made. Well, Darktide. It wasn't necessarily about Warhammer. Also, I don't know if I said if I said hi, Jaboom Joe, but what's up? I know I read your message, but okay. So now I need to go up. Oh shoot. Okay. I think I need to go up. Yes. I need to jump off that roof, I think. Still sort of feeling my way through some of this. Just got off work. Same. Well, sorta. I get off a couple hours before this, so I do get a minute to kind of collect myself. But, Mondays, am I right? I love being all lasagna Mondays. Thank God it's Friday, am I right? You know how your coworkers are always talking about lasagna? What's up, Arwell? Garfield is supposed to be about the workplace. Bet you didn't know that. It's like Dilbert. Where... What even is this thing? Or this thing. What is this place? Oh, I think I've already been back here. Camera seems really fast, too. Didn't seem that fast yesterday. I like to feel Dark Souls 3 even more than Elden Ring, maybe, but I think I had some command queuing issues in this one, too. Have you ever seen Garfield without Garfield? I think that I have seen, like, a couple. It was a long time ago. But, like, yeah, I'm imagining just seeing John speaking to, like, nothing, and his response, I can't... I bet that would be really funny. Do they also like take out Garfield, what Garfield's saying? Like, do they just completely remove his presence so it looks like people are talking to themselves? I love how memed on... I feel like Garfield is like... I don't know, this is probably contentious, but it really feels like one of the most culturally impacting... Well, I don't know. Because you got, Peanuts? Charlie Brown? That's... Yeah. I still can't believe they got Bill Murray to be Garfield. There's like a whole... I don't remember the whole story behind it, but there is like a whole thing about, Bill Murray thought that... I think it was like... They told Bill Murray that someone else really famous was going to be in the movie. So he agreed to do it for not that much money, because he was like, it'll be fun. Then we got... What we got? Great one where John is just like, wow, a beautiful view. What would happen if I jumped? Oh, so there was supposed to be something that, like, Garfield said that, like, made him, like, joke about jumping? I feel like there's something, there's like a dark take on the universe that you could have where, like, Garfield is just a hallucination. The cats don't talk, dude. Lasagna? Okay. I don't know why I said it like that. Lasagna? Eh? Aw. Aw. I hope that sounded as good as it did on this side. Okay, yeah. That sounded... That was pretty good, villager sound, if I may say so myself. If I may toot mine own horn. Oh, you survived that, wow. Garfield had a quip in the third panel, but it's just John looking like, maybe I should do it. Gotcha. Hey, yo, it's me, Garfield, voiced by local silly guy Chris Pratt. Lasagna, here I come. Actually, Andy from Parks and Rec was really not a totally different vibe from Garfield. A lot more. Garfield's a lot more chilled out, obviously. Where's the other one? Did it not follow? Did it fall? I don't like this. Okay. Well, anyway. I feel like Andy was more Odie coded. Yeah, I did have dog energy. Garfield is a lot more aloof, whereas Andy slash Crisp Rat has the vibe of a golden retriever. April was Garfield. Oh my god, whoa. You're 100% right on that one. April... Totally. She even has, like, Garfield eyes, like, all the time. I stand corrected. Is that... I didn't notice that door before. Okay. I might need to check that out. My next pass. This place is kind of confusing to me. That's right, go through this building. It really reminds me of Gelmer. Like the way that these people are like chained up and sort of tormented. Reminds me of like the Albinaurics. Okay. Thought I jumped off that cliff on accident. That was awesome. These tree dudes are weirding me out. Also, this place is so Bloodborne. I feel like that almost doesn't even need to be said. But this place, you can really feel how Miyazaki was starting to, like, already, like, get, like, this... He was already starting to imagine what became Bloodborne. Ooh, okay, that's not good. We're fine now. Oh, Bloodborne came out 1 year before Dark Souls 3. I did not know that. That's interesting. Okay. Well, then I guess you can kind of see how Bloodborne influenced his future works then, is what I probably should have said. Far so good. Okay, I've already gotten the item from here. Ooh, okay, good. That was a little scary. This does not look familiar at all. Have I ever even been here? Yeah, okay, I guess... Surely I have. Oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna jump down... Yes, I see now. Yeah, okay, I guess I have to. So this should be where I killed that dude. I think that is like a shortcut that loops around. Something like that. I remember there were other paths in this underground area. Could probably use a Homeward Bone soon. Might want to switch one of my Estus flasks out for, or one of my Ashen flasks for... Oh, I also love that there's FP in this game instead of just, like, charges. Very, very welcome addition. Okay, I know there's a big-ass rat in there. That's not enough time. Ooh, it was. Awesome. That was a little lucky. Any more rats? Cool. Okay, this is... I thought it's where I came from. It is. Gotcha. Now I'm all caught up. So that was a shortcut that I should have taken. Excellent.
Welcome host. Very well, then taken.
Less talky, more level uppy. I guess... that wouldn't be terrible, so I could get a little bit more equip load because I...
Farewell, Ashen One.
Really, it's very low. Like, I think I'm... Yeah, I'm at 36%, and I'm just holding a sword. That's kind of stupid.
Just good, wasn't it?
Do I need one more shard? Yeah, I'll reinforce that. Oh, wait, does that increase? Doesn't really talk about magic scaling. I mean, I assume that it... I'll wait for the sword. I only need one more Titanite shard. It's weird that there's not like a sorcery scaling or... Oh, one sec, actually, I want to... what's her name has?
How
Shrine Handmaid.
Ashen One, bring me with. Is it not our sorry?
Don't need any of this. I think I already have a torch too, so okay.
Ashen One.
Oh, and just as a heads up, there's going to be some ads playing in about 5 minutes to keep pre-rolls off. Okay, not the way I should go. Stop going that way. So there's going to be rats down there. Do I need to go down there for any reason? I don't think so. Maybe this way then. I remember this being... Velka. Oh my god. Velka already shown up. God, I should have I should have fucked around with you and been like, last protagonist, who is Velka? Would you mind explaining with who Velka is, please? Sure thing. Velka is Marika. I know that you've compared her to the Glowmide Queen before, and like that already kind of gives me a very like I get it. I'm faster. Also, I love being able to move and heal at the same time, and heal faster than the speed of Snail. This feels like it should be a boss room, but maybe they already fought something? I think so. That is Marika. Can you heal faster than the speed of love? It depends. What is the exact velocity of love? I'm being chased by a ghost. Okay, and I rescued... what's her... Z? The maiden. Don't know where she went. Okay, this is that exact same place. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm gonna go back to the Shrine Bonfire and see if... Shrine Bonfire and see if I can maybe talk to her? Have you met the NPC Bofa in this game yet? No, who's Bofa?
And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength. for your
Okay,
duty.
Edgelord.
What else, Arunkin?
He has, like... He's reminding me of, Lare. Does he have other stuff to say, I guess? I should have checked.
Pillage embers. For what else, Arunkin? Pillage... Whatever.
Cool. Interesting. Someone's in one of those thrones. I really should have looked around here and, like, talked to these people more. I have to, like... Oh, that's right. There's no jumping in this game. Well, there is, but it's, like, not how jumping is supposed to work. Okay, let's see if I can... Bofa D's nuts. Oh, ha ha ha. You got me, Arwell.
All that unkindled, and a seeker.
Do you
of
like
lords.
gargoyles?
I am Ludleth of Corlan.
Not after playing Dark Souls 1.
Bewilderment, as I say. I linked the fire long ago,
You did?
becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, this sad cadet.
Oh, that's...
Oh, belike it. Seen better day. Now, transposition in transposing a twisted. Thy purpose is to see. Knowest thou of our purpose?
Maybe you should try getting on your knees and gargoyling
Will take 5
D's nuts.
as king
Hi, YouTube.
of the fire. The fast fading
That's
flame
advertisement.
be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the
Your
first
views
fading
skyrocket
fire.
because you burned me so hard with the
I
gargoyles.
became a lord of sin. I may be but small. Knowest thou of our 5 thrones will take the fast fate, a reenactment, so it is.
Okay. So what... Okay, Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. Sword used for a lifetime by a masked knight. Harbors the fears that lurk within the minds of hollows, particularly effective against them. Soul of a Demon, which I don't have. I don't know why it's showing me that then. Vort. Vortit. That's Arster's Spear? That's cool. Rotten, heavily poisonous meat. Oh, it's beating foe. I might get that if I, you know, if only I was not poor. Puppy is begging to go outside and play fetch, so I'm obliged and eat some dinner. Alright, yeah, see you in a bit. Men's fist. Oh, fist weapon. Interesting. Covers HP with successive attacks. Oh, that is awesome. I'm definitely... I don't want the mace. I don't care about the mace. I'm not even doing a strength build. That I can
Now,
get real quick. Get rich quick with this one simple trick. Eat a bunch of souls.
aha, so
I guess, I'll just do it. Not like I can use it yet, but it's something to... So I need 1 strength and then 3 dexterity. Something to look forward to. Okay, so now I want to see if there is... if if I can find that shrine maiden that I like rescued here. Because I kind of feel like she was where I was being led to, unless I need to find like another path, which is super possible. She seemed she seemed like she would have some kind of interesting power, and she made some pact with me, I think.
All good. The Firekeeper must. What do you really know about these? Let's take Aldrin, a right and proper cleric. He ate so many that he bloated, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue,
Interesting.
but for such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, at the foot of Lothric Castle,
So he's
an old path
try left and then
still
priest.
runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It
um
was used to transport sacrifices to the cathedral. If you you haven't given up, you can make better.
heavy gem.
I
Okay,
don't
cool.
need it.
What else do you
The
have to say?
undead legion of Farum, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss, the legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really.
That was-
Gaining
I like
admission
that,
to the legion is a matter of
The way he
some
delivered that.
ceremony.
Joyous bunch, really.
Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars.
Opens the door to the wolf
opens
blood.
the door. Even accursed
Been
undead
accursed un-
want to believe this. I pity the sorry. Gaining admission to the inside their even by
Okay. Not even sure what to make of that yet. I feel like everything is just new information that's being downloaded into my brain with no coherency. Like, I'm probably gonna have to replay all 3 games in a much more in-depth. Ooh, is it her? I think it's her. Yes.
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper,
Not meant
but
to
I
be.
am honored to serve you beside
So you can
the
become one
bonfire.
accidentally?
The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
Okay, Genie.
You know, in my home of Karim, I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you. Although, to be honest, I only know a few.
Ooh.
But if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more.
Ooh. I already accidentally hit
I
the
cannot
Shrine
see.
Maiden,
Terribly sorry.
and I felt
But you have to
terrible.
find me a divine tome in Braille. You know, in my I would but if I had it terrible.
Okay. That's a nice item. And it's only worth 300? Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll...
Have a
And I can just
pleasant
buy
break.
that real quick. Oh. A little bit more. Cool. Now I'll have
Oh, Chatterley.
5 souls left.
Have a pleasant. I pray.
What do I currently have equipped? Maximum HP. Or like how much? Oh, actually no, I'll replace that with this. Recovers HP. Actually, I think that's good. Okay, so I guess I try left and then priest. Oh, I see. Now I'm all caught up. Alright. So now I go to... I'm going to take a look around the Pit of Hollows. Because I'm pretty sure I can't go anywhere from here. but I want to be sure. Oh, there is this shrine or whatever, but I don't have any of these vertebra shackles. I don't know if that's part of... it kind of sounds like online stuff, maybe? So... Oh, interesting. Empty cages down here. So... what happened to the people inside of them? Did they become the tree, or were they consumed by it? Find out next on Dragon Ball Z. That guy's voice. I love that dude's voice. I wish I had his voice. Sadly, I'm not even the real Slim Shady. I'm just imitating. Like rats in a barrel. I'm gonna start coming up with zingers for every single one of my kills, like it's Ash versus the Ash versus Evil. I don't remember what that show was called, but it was good. I really wish it hadn't been canceled. Okay. Wasting my time. Nothing back here. Around here. I've already been through this, so I think what I need to do is find that elevator. And probably go down. Yeah, so I'm gonna find that elevator again. And instead of jumping off like in the middle, which is clearly just gonna loop me around, I am going to go a different way. Is this the... yes, this is it. If it takes me up, okay. I could check out whatever's up as well. Down feels like the right way to go. I guess I don't know, though. Oh, that's right. Oh, God, that's right. Oh, everything's coming back. Jesus Christ, he's fast. Okay, so I'm thinking magic is gonna be, that's not gonna work. At least I know where to go now. So... chill, right? Wish these skeletons would be chill. You know, sometimes I do miss how in Dark Souls 2 enemies would stop respawning. But, I'm really glad that doesn't happen here, because it really bothered me that meant there was only a set amount of experience that you could actually get in Dark Souls 2 without using bonfire aesthetics to like reset areas. I mean, I guess you always could use a bonfire aesthetic, but yeah, I don't know, it just bothers me that there wasn't like a way to just play through an area over and over again, I guess. It almost made walkbacks like too easy. What's up, Emily? How's Dark Swords 3? More dark, more dark and more swords. It is more dark, and I haven't seen all the swords yet, but I do have to assume there are more. I am loving it so far, though. Very fluid. And oh, I was just about to talk about how fast everything is. You can watch me get my ass kicked. At the speed of sound. Okay. Okay. Don't know how I'm doing this. Okay, I would prefer it if you didn't hit me. Holy God! How much health was that? I should have checked before I drank that. Okay. Honestly, I really like Dark Souls 3. I am really loving it so far. What did I just get? My brain is like short-circuiting. Feels moodier? Yeah, it does. It feels like, it definitely feels just like a lot better like it's put together a lot. Oh, the straight sword. Wanted to check that out. I know that there were a lot of development issues with Dark Souls 2, but like, yeah, this game just feels. They had Bloodborne on the brain, and I'm about it. I was actually I mentioned that earlier in the stream. Like, you can tell that like how Bloodborne affected his future work, I guess is what I said. Every Outrider knight one day devolves into a beast, constantly hounded by Pontiff Sullivan's black eyes. That is very Bloodborne, but also... Oh? Rid of sacrifices. Great. The atmosphere. Because I would say one of Bloodborne's, like, strengths is atmosphere. Just, like, how everything... Yeah, like, I guess moodier was, like, how you said it. But just everything had, like, a feel. And, like, there was more... There wasn't just, like... Okay, Misbegotten. You even have 4 wings? Okay. Oh, and you're scaled, too. Interesting. Yeah, you can tell that they definitely took that sort of ability to create an amazing atmosphere, though, and applied it to this game. Feels like a trap. I'm gonna check above first, because I don't want to get swooped on by birdmen. Okay. Think I'm safe? Alright. So I see that there's one hidden off to the left, quote-unquote. Whoops. Okay. One more. Alright. Glad that worked out. Oh, that's a dope staff. Made me miss. Okay. Dude, where the hell did you come from? my god. Birds are... These guys are fast. Another one? Yeah, I knew you'd still be there. Okay. Mages? Wait, are you saying that the the mages are better in Bloodborne? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. I think Bloodborne is when Miyazaki took a chance on some more controversial or less palatable topics. Yeah, I would say definitely, because I would say that the, like, sort of Lovecraftian themes especially, that kind of stuff can be really off-putting to certain people, I feel. And it also was kind of niche at the time, I have to say, as far as I could tell. I guess I was kind of young. Oh, you're saying mages are an OP build in Dark Souls 3? Everyone always says that mages are like an OP build in like a lot of games. It's funny that's it feels like magic is overpowered in a lot of games. They don't know how to make laser beams without making laser beams too strong. Okay, I think there was another one, right? No. Where did those other two come from? Oh god, that does do a lot of damage. Like, yeah, honestly, Bloodborne was a lot more unsettling than the other games as well. Less palatable, yeah. I guess that's pretty much what you said, too. Damn. Okay. So as long as I can avoid that, they get really kind of like caught up in like a frenzy. Should be another one, right? As long as I avoid that first attack, I'm kind of fine. It's about blood and being born. I thought Bloodborne had the best plot until Elden Ring. Same, honestly. There's things about Bloodborne that I still feel are... Anyway. There's still parts of Bloodborne that I still think are, like, so much more interesting. But it might just be because, you know, they're developed a little better because of the DLC. It's hard to kind of... I didn't know a lot about the lore, like, in depth before I played the DLC, so I guess it's kind of hard to, like, unlearn that, and know what it felt like before that. Like, it's possible that Elden Ring is I know that every FromSoft game basically got a lot better when the DLC came out, so, you know, maybe Elden Ring will just hands down be the absolute best story after the DLC comes out, is what I'm rambling around trying to say. I got there, though. Now, where's that dude? Where does he come from? Where does he go? I see. Oh, it comes from that, like, corner area. Yeah, they can't really turn that well. They get really, like, focused on whatever they try to attack. I guess they don't have eyes. Maybe they just can't see, so now I'll look down before I jump. I like Bloodborne a lot because I'm a big fan of horror in general. Just really like the commentary on women. Yeah, I thought it was really cool that, like, basically all of the most powerful and, like, it was kind of refreshing to have it be, like, all the most powerful and important characters in the game be women. It feels like normally that's just sort of, like, almost, like, taken for granted in a lot of series. Like, it just feels like, well, yeah, obviously it's the king. And the queen just kind of sits there like, yeah, I'm over here. Final Fantasy. So... Is this where I... Nope, it's not where I came from. Nice cloud, bro. Dude's over there blowing straight fire. Oh god. Those guys... I was really worried about jumping off that bridge. But they were also being used. Oh yeah, no, you're right. All of them were still kind of like... Oh, they were generally being used by other... Well, yeah, no, because they were kind of also objectified in a way, even though they were, like, super powerful, because they were still... I feel like a lot of their power came from just, like, their being vessels for giving birth, almost, like, rather than, like, anything about them in particular, other than maybe their heritage. Which ending was your favorite from Bloodborne? Elden Ring's endings are more about the journey there. Bloodborne felt like the destination mattered most. I really feel like the one where you kind of, like, the secret, or whatever ending, the one where you become a squid. Something's I hear screeching. I feel like that is the one that makes... It's the most satisfying, because, like, a human has actually... We know that a human has actually ascended to that sort of higher state, and there are a lot of ways to interpret that, but I like to think that it might mean that there is now a great one that actually has human interests, relatively, like, you know, maybe they'll actually care at the tiniest bit. Like, I don't know. I feel like, generally speaking, that they don't really pay much attention to mortals or whatever. Maybe I'm misremembering, though. The huge... Oh my god, I didn't think she would be able to turn like that. Their blood and their ability to make things born. She said the name of the thing. I love saying that anytime I'm watching, like, a movie or something, and, like, you know, they'll be like, we need to go back to the future! Like, thanks. Half the time it just feels so, like, shoehorned in. Squid ending is best. Yeah, for real, because all the other endings are just kind of like... And then it kind of different things end up happening to this like one individual person, but it's like then life just kind of goes on as like everything's normal for everyone else that isn't that one person. Nothing's really ultimately different. Whereas, I don't know, a new Great One feels like it could change things in a big way. There's at least potential. I like the ending where you wake up and you're like, man, that was fucked. Yeah, like the one where like the night just ends. I don't remember how exactly. I don't remember the endings completely. I remember that there's one. Is there one where you just there's one where you can actually just let him kill you. That's right. That's probably the one you're talking about. God. Whoopsie. Drink my blue juice. Nope, that's not good. Oh, that was fucking cool. That's the last time I go out clubbing in London. Yeah, believe it or not, that's actually just what London's like. I went there one time. Bloodborne's modern day England. What the whole place is like. It was lovely. I don't remember what I even like was looking through that for. I'm totally distracted. Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't get like a key item or anything important. Cool. Oh, that's right. It was like I got the northern set recently, and yeah, that's armor too heavy. There are no guns in London, though. That's how you know John Bloodborne is American. But they made their bullets from like blood and silver using homemade workbenches. That's just they're like jerry-rigging their guns out of. They're like MacGyvering their guns out of household materials and blood. It's weird that they sprout wings like when they need to, but until then they don't have them. Like, do the wings go away when they don't need them anymore? Whoops. Holy God. Well, that's where that was going anyway. The ingenuity of a meth head is not to be trifled with. No, it wasn't meth, it was, blood echoes. Swear to God. Oh, what's up, Two Hit Good? How's Dark Souls 3 treating you? Dark Souls 3 is treating me very well so far. I was really looking forward to it after Dark Souls 2, especially. Like, it was something I was sort of... it was the thing that got me through Dark Souls 2. I didn't love that game. Like, it wasn't awful. I'd heard such good things about Dark Souls 3. It was hard to play something that was kind of okay, knowing that that it was standing in the way of this. Should feel pretty familiar relative to Elden Ring. It does, absolutely. Like, all of the UI, especially, feels like these menus look really, really familiar. And whoops. You'd think I would understand what buttons. Yeah, a lot of these controls are still the same. Actually, I'm wondering if this is also something that... Oh yeah, that's a trick in Elden Ring that also works in this game. If you want to, like, take, just like, you know, you want to use these souls without having to constantly go in and out of the menu, you can just do this or something, and yeah. Little fun fact. Oh, what's up? Karma Dyson? I feel like Carmidison. Car Madison. One of those is probably right. Also, welcome to the chat. I don't know if I already said that. Dark Souls 3's strong point, in my opinion, is the gameplay. Yeah, honestly, everything has been, like, everything flows so well. Like, things just feel so, like, smooth and fast. I got really used to how slow Dark Souls 2 was. Okay, good. Yeah. Alright, well, I could go back. This is actually the farthest I've gotten, so... Oh, that was a waste of a heavy soul arrow. Whatever. Yeah, the gameplay so far has been awesome, and I haven't even started to delve into some of the more exciting stuff, like, you know, infusing my weapon with stuff, or finding more interesting spells. Like, I can't really make a build yet, which is, you know, the fun stuff. Ooh, buddies. You can tell they're buddies from the way that they don't immediately try to murder me. It's the closest thing to a friend you can really have in these games. The world is kind of plain and dull visually, but the enemies... And, hello?
You're an unkindled, aren't you? I am Cirrus, of the Sunless Realms, former servant of the divinity. Duties we each bear, but one I doubt we've much to gain from Fraternite. Blessing of the moon upon your
The moon? Interesting,
I doubt we've much
okay.
to gain from Frat blessing.
Alright, yeah, bye to you too, I guess.
Welcome.
Whoops.
Welcome, host. Speak. Very well. Then tuck taken up.
Enemies and bosses are mostly really interesting, and the controls are some of the tightest outside of Sekiro. Yeah, for real, everything... I do love Sekiro so much, though. Sekiro...
Farewell, Ashen One.
I was lurking around and came across your Steam. Maybe it can help you out with your Twitch custom graphics even more. I do have my Discord links probably somewhere on my page, but I do have my girlfriend is helping me with my graphics a little bit. She is a graphic design major. She does graphic design, so. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. Think that this is what I need? Yes.
Welcome, speak. Very well. Then taken.
Maybe more dexterity. Yeah, let's do that.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Actually not a big Sekiro fan, but I recognize the quality in it, just not my preferred gameplay loop. I absolutely love the like fast-paced reaction, no stamina. My build in these games is usually to increase my stamina recovery as high as I possibly can so I don't have to think about it. I just want to go. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Thank God
How
you
do you
actually
do?
talk.
I am Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and traveling. Are you too in search of the Lord? We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the
Crucifixion Woods?
Beyond the flooded
With an
woods
X?
lies Farron Keep, home of the undead legion. Further yet, we seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now. The next time we cross paths, may the flames guide your way.
Okay, do you have,
Oh, yes, he's not very talkative.
Yeah, he just grunts.
But don't think ill of him. Without his help, I would have. We are well along the road of beyond. We may go the next time. May the.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, yeah, that's...
We are well along beyond.
Gotcha. So he gave me... Blue Sentinels. When a dark spirit threatens them, a blue spirit will grant them assistance. A dark moon and a sword. You have my attention. Equipped to pledge oneself to the Blue Sentinels Covenant. Okay. Seems like I'm going to be summoned occasionally to help, which is interesting. If I ever had a daughter, decided I'd name her... Oh, was that... Was that her name? I totally just, like, blanked. Anri? Also, I took the trash out and I'm a crotchety old man now. I also get grumpy anytime I have to take the trash out. Something up here? But I get grumpy when I do anything. It's kind of my thing. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna morph into 3? Okay. Moons and Bloodborne and Hunter symbols. The neighborhood children had a water balloon fight and left the pieces Oh, that sucks. Especially, like... God, just like latex everywhere. Parents don't make them do anything. Yeah, for real. That's... I mean, that's not even speaking about the wildlife. That's right, I'm off the beaten path. What was that? Oh, Oh, that was you? Want to know where else we see that? The stake symbol thing? Is it in the promotional material for the Shadow of the Erd Tree? Because, yeah. That was like my very first thought, but I didn't know if I was misremembering. I was gonna double check that later, so that's good to know. Try finger. Jabim Joe raises a pretty good point. Did you try finger, but whole? This guy gets it. Guy knows what I'm talking about. Oh, never mind. He's facing forward. That man is a fool. A degenerate. Is where I came from. I go this way. Yeah, I don't want to, though. Asset reuse is a thing for sure. Oh, totally. It does make me think... But that's... So, usually I feel like they reuse assets in a way that, like, makes sense, though. And these are all giving me, like, moon... This area feels very, like, moon associated. So now I'm starting to wonder if maybe that's supposed to be a hint about Moon being the final boss of the DLC. It's the only logical explanation, really, if we get to the bottom of everything. Ooh, baby, it's a... either a quadruple or a quintuple. Did not count. Don't have time to count. DLC takes place in Farron Swamp, confirmed. Oh, that is gonna be too heavy for me to lift. My frail mage arms. Oh, I didn't realize my health was so low. Asset reuse. Miyazaki places everything exactly where he means to. Miyazaki would never reuse assets, ever. He recreates all the things that he made whenever he needs to use something again. That's how powerful he is. All hail. Moon is interesting. Yeah, like I didn't realize that those had moon connotations. I mean, you have Shadow of the Erd Tree and like the Dark Moon or Black Moon. Like I'm starting to wonder if there's like a Dark Moon, Black Moon, Uzi what's it going on. Like, something that has always kind of stuck with me, partially because, you know, Lord of the Rings, Silmarillion. The Erd Tree is, it seems like a tree of life. Gotta wonder if there's like a tree of death. Like a tree of silver. Something like that. So, maybe the moon had a tree. Maybe there was a moon analog tree in the same way that there is a sun analog tree. Miyazaki hand draws every single blade of grass individually and is then modeled and put in game, and not one thing is ever reused. What's hilarious is that is like low-key true for the guy that did Berserk. I'm pretty sure he would actually like do that crazy shit. He was incredibly detail-oriented with some of those like massive spreads. F also. I was gonna say it's alongside moon imagery here, which is neato. Yeah. Okay, so that the moon imagery is not. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we would have spotted the moon imagery the first time, if there had been some. Yeah. Also, this is called what? The Crucifixion Woods. So it really. And the symbol on the back is like the Hunter's Rune, which is the Hanged Man. The whole thing that last protagonist of I have talked about it a lot. So there is like a lot, and you know, I guess there's something going on there. I don't have all the answers yet, especially when I'm fighting off all these tree stump dudes. Jesus Christ, why are you guys literally just, like, ripping up the trees? And I'm like, why are they so strong? Okay, I'm not gonna go that way. Not gonna get crabbed. Talk about the Dark Moon Greatsword. Not yet, but I mean, there's a Dark Moon Greatsword in like every game, right? This is not the way it came from, right? Go this way. Get that item. The crosses all have moons on them. Dark Moon, Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, All Father Lloyd. Holy God. Should not have engaged the crab. Maybe I can cheese it. Maybe I can have some cheesy crab. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Meanwhile, that dude's just having a crab party over there. Wow, I really feel that. The grave markers, I mean. Oh, you're saying, oh yeah, all these have have moons on them here? Yeah, you're right. It is like almost every single one of them. Like even on the ones where it's not immediately obvious, they're like sideways. Person's standing there like they're about to kick my ass. It'd be really nice if they didn't. I guess let's just see what they do. Oh God. Okay. Can we just like be chill? Right. Oh my God, another one? You just heal? Like a bitch? These the Kaiden Knights of this game? What the hell was that? I mean, like, cool, that was dope, but like, what the hell was that? That was a cool way to walk away, too. I can't be mad. Grave markers seem to have moons on them. Get the Way of the Blue Covenant right there. That's interesting. Yeah, and it seems to be, like, very equivalent, or it seems to be like a metaphor for the Carians, an analog to the Carians. Honestly, like, I'm seeing, like, moons and, like, the color blue and swords. That's the Carians. Like, they literally have a special glintstone called Carian Blues. Oh, Laud, they come in. Forget which brothers those are. Wait, Shirt Brothers? Need to promise them you'll never do another rule? Wait. This sounds like a Tim Robinson bit. It's the Shirt Brothers. You've gotta promise them you won't do another rule. I feel like he just talks weird. You know, he's just like, the rules are why we're all bad. And it's like, that wasn't... I get what you're saying, but huh? Dude, that's not working. That one move. Try another move. Well, I mean, you can't now, but... What I would have done. Oh, cool, Silver Knight. I was like saying, oh, cool. I was like, there's swords cutting through my face. By the way, kill both large crabs in this area. Okay. Have you not seen season 3 of I Think You Should Leave? I have, but I can't remember what the hell happens off the top of my head, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel like there's so... I'm rewatching it now. Like, it's so short, and there's so many things that happen. Like, the things that really stuck in my head are 50... I can't even say it that fast. 55 fries, 55 burgers! The pay it forward thing. And then the zip line, of course. There are Shirt Brothers. Oh my god, no, that's right, the Shirt Brothers. Like, he, like, followed him around, like, everywhere. Like, because they wore the same shirt or something? Like, obsessed with him? I think I zoned out a little bit in that one, honestly. I wasn't, like, I don't think I was actively watching the show, so I think I need to give it a second, watch. So the whole series is like 30 minutes, so, or the whole season is 30 minutes, I mean, so it's not exactly a time commitment. I liked the one also, where Tim Robinson is, like, pretending to throw water on his mortal enemy. Okay, actually, I gotta say, the one that I haven't seen enough of, enough people talking about is the ponytail one with Will Forte. I absolutely love Will Forte. Very foundational to my comedy taste. I need to use my magic more. I have this magic stick in my hand that I'm just not doing anything with. Abracadabra. Cool. Probably help if I actually... Well, I was gonna say it would probably help if I increased my intelligence, but increasing dexterity still helps here because I'm actually able to cast this faster. Okay, good. Let's see, I guess, what happens when I kill... I need to look through this area. Oh, okay. Can you stop targeting the little crabs? I mean, like, oh my god. Oh god. Whoa, okay. Is he allowed to do that? Did he just use dig? What the hell? Or the one with the monster that's a pig in a mask? Yeah, he like does like a dramatic retelling of the story, and it's like this monster. That's me telling my friends a story. Christ. Crabs despawn if you kite too far. Oh, that was it despawning? It was not obvious. I guess that was a creative way to have it despawn though. I could tell it was about to do that shit again. It always just kind of stands there like, oh. Oi. Okay, that was loose. Are you about to run? Anti-cheese. I'm not even trying to cheese them, I'm just trying to, like, not fight them at the same time. Oh my god, and they fully heal. Well, that's what I get for panic dodging. Jesus. Okay. So I'm probably gonna have to come back to this area in a minute, because well, when I say back to this area, I'm gonna circle around or maybe try to focus on coming back and fighting those crabs when I'm a little stronger. Excellent. How many souls do I get from these guys? Jesus Christ! Okay. So I think I'm gonna run through this area a little bit faster, because I don't even need to fight these guys. I need to get somewhere with stronger enemies that would actually have some... that I would actually get some experience from killing. Dark Souls 3 crabs walked, so Elden Ring Crawfish could snipe your ass. Okay, honestly, the crabs in Elden Ring are no joke either, though. Like, I was kind of scared of the crabs as soon as I saw them in this game, because they... I remembered having a lot of trouble with them in Elden Ring. Especially, like, in like, the early areas, early game, like now. Oh, thank God. Whoa, what is that? It's a dude. It's a glowy dude. Oh, Christ. There's no Christ here. Perhaps your reputation was undeserved. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Their movesets are about the same, but the Elden Ring crabs are a little less tanky. That I will agree on. These... Did I just see the word Spellblade? Cell Sword. The mind sees what it wants to say, huh? I basically play... I mean, I'm sure you can kind of already tell. I play most games as a Spellblade. Is Data Ember? Heavy, sharp, and poison infusion. Okay. So... I guess a sharp infusion might be helpful, but I'm really gonna need that magic. I'm assuming that that's working along the same lines as, like, Sellsword Twin Blades. Oh, wait. Oh, it's weird that they're called Twin Blades, even though they're scimitars. They're paired scimitars. Oh, wait, there's no dual wielding in this game, is there? There's just these, like, paired... I think a sellsword died near here. Only the paired weapons, but the paired movesets should be pretty familiar. Okay. I mean, I don't hate that, if I'm being honest. Is there another way? Yeah, that's where I came from. There... This feels like a trap. I mean, I know I was already kind of over here a second ago, but... I guess that was what I was meant to find here. Alright. The Brigand Twin Daggers, still much like dual daggers in Elden Ring. Gotcha. Well, that's actually kind of... Let me see these, because I dual-wielded curved swords. In Elden Ring a lot. That reminds me of the... I think it's like the heavy attack of... It's like a special heavy attack... Oh, this is not where I need to go. Maybe it's the Flowing Blade? This is where I need to go. Jesus, I'm getting turned around. You take a right out this door. Okay. So yeah, I'm either thinking of the flowing sword or whatever the... It's like a special sword with like a... It's like foreign name. It's used by Shamshir. I think the Shamshir has it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to use. Oh, Great Swamp Ring. Oh, great. Boosts pyromancies. Flame Salamander, that's cool. Descendants of Demons. Be cool if I could run. See that that's not allowed, but So the items everywhere are a good sign that I haven't been here. I hope I don't see that other crab around here soon, though. I'll say that. Forgot just how confusing this area can be the first time around. Yeah, no kidding. Everything looks... These, like, areas that are full of, like, water and, like, broken down buildings are always really hard for me. Hell yeah. Crystal weapon. Oh, nice! Magic damage. Probably can't use that yet, though. Excellent. This feels like a trap. I won't get got. I check my corners, bitch. I didn't check my corners good enough, though, because I missed 2. Miscounted the men. I really miscounted the men. Good thing they didn't do anything. Huh. Okay, what's up? Oh, you're backing away now, huh? I love that jump attack. Like, not only is it cool, it does so much damage. Would you be averse to some help here? I usually like to kind of figure it out for myself the first time around, and then like the second playthrough that I have, I go back through and I really like yeah. That's when I do like a deep dive and I learn all about the lore and I get all the items and stuff that I might have missed. I should have just swung my sword, but I was hoping I could get a soul arrow off and just, like, play it safe. Why I normally ask first, people have different tolerances. Yeah, it's good to ask, because for sure. I really like having that sort of blind first playthrough, just to get, like, your... I like it to feel like, you know, even if I made mistakes or whatever, I normally, you know, before I get too far in a game, I usually backtrack and stuff once I get to a higher level, especially like the low-level places. Like, I'm sure I'll be able to stroll through here like it's nothing later on. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably come back through here once I've leveled up a bit and find some stuff anyway. Man, they're a little bit faster than I like think they'll be. Maybe it's because I'm still on like Dark Souls 2 brain. My God. Let's use my magic stick. My magic stick is better than your stick. Where? early on that one. I think this game is a little faster paced than Elden Ring, really. I have to agree. I really feel like Elden Ring relies a lot on those... It relies too much on those, like, delay attacks. Which I kind of don't love. You kind of just have to, like... kind of just have to know those. Like, the timing on those, rather than being able to react. Something I really wish they had added. I thought that guy was dead. Oh. Something I really wish they had added to Elden Ring was body part breaking. I think that was something that Last Protagonist brought up a while ago. But that was like a feature in Bloodborne that just kind of never came back, it feels like. At least not in the same way. And I really feel like it made some of the fights, like, really interesting. Like, there were some bosses that would behave differently as you broke different, like, body parts. It would disable certain attacks or make them more aggressive. Like, it was just, it added an extra layer to fights that made you kind of think. Made it more interesting. Less of like a just... Less of a, you know, just hack and slash and don't think about it kind of game. The Last Protagonist agrees, I'm sure. Oh, I hope this dude was... It looked like he was peeing. I'm sure he wasn't, but... You know... I also have to... I have to imagine I was being polite there when I killed him. I can tolerate murder, but... rudeness? There's just no place for that. We live in a society. So, So, oh, I see, spell buff. So it technically, I mean, it looks like it does do more spell damage. Yes? I'd still like to see a successor to Bloodborne someday. Like a sequel that takes the same approach to parrying and trick weapons. Oh my god, trick weapons were awesome. I absolutely loved trick weapons. The way that, like, you got 2 full move sets out of one weapon. It was like, not only did it feel like 2 weapons put into one, it was like the transition attacks were so interesting. Because you know, there's transition attacks going backwards and forwards, so like there's just so much variety in like the weapons in that game. I loved it. I love how fast Bloodborne is, though. I like fast games.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors.
You have silver.
What do you want?
But a mask? That is skin.
This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business...
Doesn't need to be Yarnum Part 2 or more steampunk
to.
stuff, but Bloodborne's approach to the combat and boss design.
How intriguing.
Sorceries! Yes, yes.
Very well. Indeed, I am a sorcerer. With plenty to
yeah,
share.
but I agree, though. Like,
However,
just some of the stuff that worked from Bloodborne.
recompense.
It'd be really cool if some of that, like, carried through
Clearly
more.
you're not that sort of man, so you will make me a promise. That in exchange for my teaching, in the form of scrolls detailed... Well?
Yeah,
Very
sure.
well. You're no fool. I am Orbeck.
Denheim.
One.
I can also
I
see
shall
how this
teach
game
you
seems to have so many
sorcerers.
more connections to Dark Souls 1.
We
I've
will
already
learn
seen
together.
several
It
characters
shall be
from the
like
first
our very
game,
own school.
and I feel like... Okay, well, I would have liked to learn some spells here, but I guess I'll meet you at the shrine. Must be what it feels like to talk to Batman. You're like 100% not done talking, and then he's just, I'll be back later. Cape sounds. The cape sounds are how you know he's gone. Ouch. I need more stamina. Maybe I just need... well, no, I need more stamina. So there was... I think I've already been down there. This game does a lot of throwbacks to Dark Souls 1 and 2, and is kind of a meta commentary on top of being just its own story. Oh, interesting. This is a boss area. Okay, do you see? I do that all the time, and I don't do it on purpose. Notice how I literally took one step and the boss fight started? I have this weird knack for sometimes kind of knowing exactly where, like subconsciously knowing where the like trigger for the boss fight is. I mean, I'm sure it was something more obvious than I think, but like I didn't really feel. It is kind of crazy that I took one step forward. Where the hell did you go? Do I need to break the crystals or break the target? Okay. Crystal phalanx. We have some Carian stuff going on. Probably not going to take a lot of damage from magic, huh? I mean, I'm assuming I'm supposed to... Assuming I was supposed to break those? Really don't know. Why isn't one of them... Interesting. Oh, and they look like crows, too. Hmm. Moon-associated crows. Wait, would you say why isn't it? Why isn't... it happened too... Whatever I said happened too far in the past for me to remember it. You were asking why the projectile wasn't firing off. Oh. It was waiting to kill me. Yeah, for real. Well, it waited for the right time, I'll tell you what. That was the smart projectile. She makes 4 dumb ones and then a smart one that just waits. This is probably not the right move. Should probably use those well, I guess I'll use embers for boss. Ooh, Estus Shard. That's awesome. Where the hell are you guys coming from? Are there more? Falling from the sky? Interesting. Seems like the fire might have done... I wonder if they have a similar reaction to fire that beasts do. The core basis of these games is comedic timing. For real, though. Swear to God, this game, like, knows exactly what it's doing when it kills me sometimes. There's somehow a comedy sensor built in. And the comedy sensor loves to see the player in pain, obviously. One sec. Cool. Whoa. Didn't focus the window correctly again. I hope I didn't change anything, right? Okay, I think we're good. Am I going backwards? I always think of Miyazaki as a DM, with a sense of humor that likes to keep his players on his toes. That is a fun way to think about it. There really is like a fun sense of humor in these games, though, for real. Like in certain ways. What's that guy? Sigmund of Katarina or whatever. The kind of the big Onion Knight guy who's always just sort of like, huh, what do I do? And then like you just do it for him. Like it's pretty funny. I don't need that item. Golden Falcon shield, that's interesting. Do I have any shields that have like interesting buffs? More cell swords. War God, Ho ho! Grass Crest shield. My child. I love the Grass Crest shield. Oh. Agreed, it's hard to tell. Hard to talk about exactly why exactly they feel that way. But I felt Dark Souls 2 lacked it in favor of spurning the player. I get what you mean. Like their kind of humor would be like, haha, get shit on, noob. Like it would be like stuff that you had no way of, oh my god, stuff that you didn't really have a lot of control over. Oh. Okay. Ah. Okay, I'm getting closer, though. Just need to figure these guys out. I feel like Dark Souls 2 is someone trying to tell jokes without getting why they're funny. They're telling someone else's jokes, so the delivery's off. Wow, okay, my stamina just comes back immediately now. That is beautiful. Oh god, does he still move at full speed here? Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? He's Crab. Crab does what Crab wants. And there you guys are. Excellent. Love that I just walked straight into this. The one with the club does seem actually to be slightly weaker, but he can heal. So I think... I don't know if he can heal his brother, too. I hope not. I mean, I assume they're brothers. They're probably not brothers. I don't know. I hope he can't heal this guy, because otherwise this is not going to go well. Okay, so I think we're good. I think he can't heal. The sword guy. Thank God. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Knee-high water. Oh my god, you're right. And crabs don't have knees, therefore they're immune. What about a chest-high wall? I'm not familiar enough with crab anatomy to know whether crabs have chests, but I have to assume that they would be able to move through that water just as quickly due to their alleged lack of chests. And also because, scientifically speaking, crabbies go in the water.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take no.
Okay, so what was I complaining about the most? I probably don't need to worry about my stamina as much now. I'm gonna go for... probably some damage or something.
Welcome home.
I should do intelligence, honestly. I have not increased my intelligence very much. I need 4D. Thanks.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then take.
Place.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
And then I can also reinforce my Estus flasks real quick.
Ah, tis good, wasn't he?
Hell yeah.
He be my old boy.
Alright, but it is 8 o'clock, so I am gonna play some Dark Souls 3 off of stream. I am absolutely loving this game, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching me play it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.